right here. This is crazy.
They're gonna pour salt in their quiet.
We live. Hey everybody. We're live. Welcome to the first draft, the show where we make it up as we go along. My name is Paul. I'll be your DM. And we have a special guest tonight. Let's get right into it. Joining us tonight, you may know him from such show as Stranger Things. Gwyd.
What do I look at? Hi.
You're kind of like that hole in the wall right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, hole in the wall. How are you doing? Good. This is my first time doing D&D. I tried to do my best.
You're gonna do great.
Hey.
He's joining us to substitute for our dearly departed for this week.
Hey, come back!
For this week, she's coming back. She's coming back.
Her character died, so we had to kill her.
Her character is very much alive.
Her character's alive.
But Savannah is out this week. She'll be back next week. So in her place, we have a second special guest. But thank you so much for joining, all of you who are new, who have been with us for the past couple episodes. We appreciate you watching. And thank you for, again, Second Winds for hosting us. They are our parent stream channel, and they also give us the space to stream from. So thank you, everybody, for watching. And I think with all of that said, oh, one more thing. We're currently working on our audio situation. We've got some microphones that are an improvement over what we've been working with. So stay tuned. Audio quality is about to get a lot better. So, yeah. With all that said, let's get started. So, first off, last session, the party had been making their way to the city of Alavast, the capital of the Crescent Empire. And they decided to take a shortcut through a forest along the Lunar Highway, which is the large road that stretches across the continent. They took this shortcut through this forest in order to save some time as they were pursuing some, let's call them suspicious individuals, who Rand believed had some kind of relationship to a recent dream that she had had. So during this shortcut through the woods, the group happened upon what looked to be a crashed airship. And on exploring this crashed airship, they found a dog who had stolen a bone from a skeleton and accidentally triggered the ire of a group of undead.
But we got a very good boy.
We did, yes. So the group made close friends with this puppy who they named Chat. Chat, yeah. And they routed the skeletons, defeated the skeleton boss, the big skeleton boss. He was big.
The Home Depot 12-foot skeleton.
Yes, exactly. Home Depot 12-foot skeleton. They defeated him, and with bones scattered, Rand set out to find the owner of Chat and deliver Chat back to its owner, leaving the four of you back still at the airship. You're currently sitting or standing, whichever one you like, on the deck. You have the old captain's quarters sitting off to one side. I think you're probably 10-15 feet away from it at this point. So what would you like to do?
Well, if we're already here, I mean, there's probably loot, yeah?
Yeah, let's take a look around. But is anybody, hurt? How's everyone looking? How's everyone feeling?
I'm fine.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
You're doing great?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
We need to switch seats.
Switch seats?
Yeah, me and you.
We do?
Yeah, we do. Do I,
Swap around.
All right,
I
swap
will...
swapsies.
Hey,
Sorry. And apparently I'm sorry,
You okay?
your name got misspelled.
It happens every time.
I corrected it, and apparently the new upload did not upload.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Technology didn't want to do it.
Yeah, technology does that, doesn't it?
For those who couldn't hear, we just found out that Gwyd's name was misspelled.
It happens a
Which,
lot.
sorry about that.
They're all gonna leave in a huff.
What do you want?
Gwyd stands are leaving the chat right now.
Yeah, sorry. We'll fix it. We could probably fix it intermission.
Yeah.
Potentially. We'll see. I'm not going to commit to that. It's not mine to commit to.
Yeah.
All right. Are we good? How are we looking?
We're looking great.
Awesome.
Yep.
This is why we call it the first draft, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sure, I have no idea what to do.
while you get sorted out, you're on the deck of the ship. Roll me a perception check.
Gwydion,
Yeah,
you're
just
really pretty.
yeah.
Thanks. You too, man.
Wait, am I making a perception check right now?
Yeah, just roll a perception check.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Oh no.
Big one though.
We're getting a 10.
A 10.
A
Okay,
10.
a 10's not terrible.
Oh, you're really pretty too.
Oh, thank you.
My perception.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
What do you see with a 10?
What do I see with the 10?
What do you see with your eyes? Your roll a 10 eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
surprise.
So, kind of, you just watched Rand disappear into the trees with Chat. So you kind of are looking around. You've seen a lot of ships before. Maybe this has kind of caught your eye because this is something you've never seen before. You grew up, right, like kind of near the docks. You've seen a lot of ships, pirate ships. You've seen a lot of like Navy ships. You haven't really seen a ship like this. And so you're kind of captivated by what looks like the captain's quarters. And you see, just barely poking out from underneath some vines, you see a door to the captain's quarters that looked previously obscured that you could potentially access.
I want to head for that door.
Head for that door.
Run.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I want to. That's right.
Yeah, you got to the door.
Which I guess I'll call back to. But I think I found the captain's quarters. And I'll try to open it.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just gonna. As soon as I get to cast guidance.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you get a
Roll to open the door.
a D4 that you can add to one ability check, and it lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Makes you
cool.
better, yeah.
It makes me better. All right. I will try to open this door.
Okay. So you kind of feel through and you eventually find what feels like it was probably a door handle or a doorknob. And it is kind of, it's pretty tight. I mean, this has been here probably for years. It feels relatively well sealed. You'd have to give it a big tug to get it open. So if you want to do that, roll me a strength check. Let's see how you do. With guidance, with that guidance.
Oh, with guidance.
Yeah.
That is right.
With the D4?
Yep.
I have a -1 in my strength, so.
Well, now you have at least a +0.
And you can roll the
Wait.
D4 before or after making.
So
the
guidance
ability
gives
check.
you an extra
Okay.
4-sided die that you can roll alongside it.
A 5.
Oh my
I don't.
god.
Is that good? No.
20 is the highest. And a 2, so
Oh, you're doing great.
that's a solid 7 right
Your
there.
number.
Yeah, you kind of like you brace yourself and you grab the handle and you just and it does not budge
And
at
I
all.
wanna, I'm gonna try multiple times.
Okay.
I got it. It worked.
I believe in you. You're doing great.
And I kind of do the like 2 feet
Yeah.
on the door
Gonna
thing.
help.
like-
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can help him out.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing? Are you like putting a hand on the handle too? Or are you like doing kind of a chain thing, like you're grabbing him and like pulling from, like
Yeah.
grabbing his shoulders, pulling him?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess roll advantage.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it
you
so
can either
roll?
roll or you can roll again. Whoever.
I feel like
I have a
probably.
-1 strength as well.
How do you have a -1 strength?
I don't.
We have a group of we have a team of nerds
Okay,
is
wait,
what we
could
have.
It be a combined strength check since like both of our DM.
I'll let whoever rolls roll with advantage because there's 2 of them.
That's
There's
fair.
2 of you.
Yeah, let's do you. I've been
Okay,
rolling
okay.
pretty.
Okay. Guidance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cool. Ooh, back. 13
Oh,
plus
wait, okay, I thought that was a 1.
15.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Was that with advantage too?
Oh, yes, that was.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you feel it start to just kind of creak open, the vines tear, and as they kind of rip and all of the foliage covering it kind of pulls away, it gets easier and easier to pull, and eventually it swings all the way open. Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I guess I'm just kind of like in your arms right now.
Yeah.
so-
I'm like holding you like this.
I'll
Like a
just
little baby.
Yeah, I'll just be like, thanks, Ria.
You're like, you're welcome. Gonna, you're fine. You're good.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to trudging into the captain's
Okay.
quarters.
Yeah, so you walk in and immediately you see there is just furniture scattered everywhere. Whatever was not bolted down flew whenever this thing crashed.
That's
So couches, chairs, stuff from the walls. You see like an old rusted sword just kind of, like ping right into the into the wall by the door when you walk in. So it's like it is chaos in here.
You think they would nail things down on an airship?
I was just thinking the same thing.
They do it on ships.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, should I roll a perception check?
Yeah, sure, if you want to. Are you trying to look for something specific, or are you just looking?
I think I'm just doing a
Okay, yeah,
broad
just give me a
look,
perception check then.
you know.
Anyone else who wants to kind of enter and do the same can do
I
that
kind
as
of
well.
want to hang out with the spell shard and just like
Okay.
kind of go and start like just saying random words to it again.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Just being like, yeah, don't rise. Wow. Trying to find that activation word.
Sure.
Alright, I got a 14.
A 14? Okay. Yeah, so in the room that you're in, you notice, without even the roll, I just didn't tell you about that, but there is a door to your right as well that is closed. Looks very warped. The wood is like very kind of bent, rotted in places. Looks like it's barely hanging on. But you see there was like, it looks like what used to be kind of a wooden cabinet in the corner. And it is splintered and broken, and one of the doors is off its hinges, and you can see inside. And looking inside, you see that there are what look like an assortment of glass vials and bottles, most of them shattered, but you see one just at the very back that looks like it might be unharmed.
Okay, I'm gonna yell. So Bryce is that. There's some glass vials over there, and I'm gonna try going at the door.
Okay.
To the right.
Go for it.
Can I open it?
Yeah, it you can hear it like groaning and like snapping as it swings open, and you look into what looks like a bedroom, or what remains of one, and again, stuff's everywhere. The covers are long off the pillows, moth-eaten, torn. Everything is just scattered. You see an old kind of writing desk on one side of the wall, bed on the other, and a couch on the other.
I want to look through that desk.
Okay. Rifle. Roll me an investigation check.
Roll me a
What are the three of you doing while he's searching through?
I'd rather invested in what he finds.
Okay. Are you just kind of like telling him, watching?
I'm just kind of like.
I'll look away when he thinks that I'm looking.
Okay,
But,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh, that over there is also. I guess I'll look at the bed. I'll
Okay.
look like under the bed or
Okay.
something like that. Check out his. I can't say that. Never mind.
Come on.
So is that like investigation? Or
yeah,
persuasion?
you roll an investigation. Tradj, what are you up to?
Can I cast Primeval Awareness?
Sure. What is it? Tell me what that does.
So as an action, you can expend one ranger slot, one ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you.
Okay.
Or within up to 6 miles if you are in your favorite terrain, which I am. This feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
Sure. So you
Eladrin's fate, isn't it?
yeah. So yeah, you get like
Hi.
like just the strongest Fey presence you can tell. Again, you can't tell what direction it's coming from, but you look kind of over your shoulder and you're like, eh. But you also do feel the presence of undead nearby, remembering that you didn't kill all of the undead that you encountered. You did kind of scatter some. Yeah, Ria.
I'm safe as
Yeah, how would you classify that? I guess, read me that list again.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Yeah, there's like a weird, like an aberration draconic energy that you kind of pick up that you can't quite place. You don't know where it's coming from though. Yeah, that's about what you get.
I got a 19 to check under the bed. For
19.
monsters.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20 on that investigation. check.
Wow. Okay. So investigation, you see. We'll start with Saoirse. Saoirse, you are checking under the bed, right? So you see a lot of covers, a box that's pushed all the way up against the wall that has a big lock on it.
Cool. Cool.
And it has like scrawled on the front, "Do not touch."
Cool. Gonna touch that.
And with that roll, you also feel as you kind of like lean into like under the bed, one of the floorboards snaps under your hand, and like there is emptiness below you. There's space underneath you.
I wanna look under there.
Okay. Roll me. Are you going further under the bed?
I'll alert the others. Like, I think I found some sort of hidden compartment under the bed. If y'all wanna spot me or something.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I disappear for a little bit, this is why.
Would you like some light? You want a
That
light
would
sword?
be great. Wait, I think I have night vision anyway. Night
Yeah,
vision, dark vision.
Yeah.
Night vision.
Okay, and then your investigation, you're investigating the desk. So there's a couple drawers. There used to be a lock on one of them, but you know, with your roll, you see that it's kind of rotted just around the lock, and you could probably pry that off pretty easily if you wanted to get access to the drawer.
Okay.
It's just one of those kind of like, you know, drawer locks, right? That's built in, that little keyhole. You could probably just kind of tap that out and pull the drawer open if you wanted to.
I want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, so easily done. You just kind of pull that open, and then you see inside the drawer what looks like a very old diary in there. Leather bound, crumbling. The leather has started to kind of fade and crumble with time, but it is still intact. Looks rough, mildewed, maybe some moisture damage in there, but it's still intact.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately snatch that out and be like, I found a clue. But they're like literally busy under the bed, so literally
Yeah.
no one's there to look at me. So
Great job. Yay.
Okay, so you two are at the bed. Tradj, are you joining them over by the bed?
Yeah. I'm gonna tie a rope off somewhere,
Okay.
just so we can kind of have
Yeah,
a way
there's
to-
there's like some support beams that you could probably just quick tie one too. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so
All right.
you're
let's go
going
in.
further under the. Are you going into the hole?
I'm gonna poke my head in and
Okay.
kind of take a look around.
Okay, so you're getting further under the bed though.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to hear those floorboards creak and crack as you get closer. You can poke your head in, and you see. It's hard to tell. It looks like maybe some old, like barrels or bags of something.
Oh,
You
there's
can't
gunpowder under here,
tell.
probably.
It's you can't tell from this distance, but there's something there.
There's barrels. That's how it works in this world.
But as you kind of are leaning closer and closer, you hear another creak and another snap. And I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a dexterity saving throw real quick.
I kind of figured, but whatever. Okay, dex. Oh, save. That's +3.
Oh wow.
11 + 3, 14.
14. Yeah, so you fall through, but not all the way. Like you're just kind of like top half leaning
Right.
over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was... Oh, okay. All right. You
can
Tradj, rope, please. Can I...
I think I'm gonna like try to
Someone-
dive because I'm like kind of
This-
I'm trying to dive for the
down
legs.
here.
Okay.
Right down and
I would
keep
like
going.
a gentle landing, please. Someone like lower me down a bit. I
Okay, so
think I can get-
you're gonna try and just lower yourself.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah. I don't want to fall on my face. Anyway, so I'm
Okay.
kind of just like slime my way down.
Okay, yeah, you do
Okay.
the safe fall. Yeah. Okay, so as you're going down, the three of you are watching from above, and you see her kind of slide down into the semi-darkness. And I think most of you have dark vision, right?
I don't
All of you have
think-
dark vision. It means you can see in dark, as if it was daytime.
Now what's night vision? Doesn't exist.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not have dark vision.
Okay,
And
so
just-
doesn't really matter because as you just see her just kind of
I don't think I do.
appear to disappear.
Oh.
She just, and you can't really place, like, it's not like she, like, dissolved, like, it's just 1 minute she's there, the next she's gone.
Can I?
Have y'all been able to see her?
So where'd I go?
No.
Where am I?
We'll get to that in a second.
Can I
Okay. Oh,
cast
no.
light on the rope?
Uh-huh.
Cause like light, it's cantrip, and I can just like make something light up in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
So I just want to do the rope.
Yeah, sure.
That's
So as you're getting closer, you also hear the floorboards under you creak as well. And you kind of put together, this place hasn't been walked on in a long time. And you start to hear the same kind of creaking, snapping sounds under your feet. The closer you are, and it's starting to spread out. And you even see cracks in these floorboards starting to develop as you're standing there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just want to. Oh gosh.
You've got
how close to
limited
the-
time.
How close to the roof am I?
You're right next to it. You could
Right
grab it
next-
if you want
I'm
to.
just gonna like touch it, cast light. I don't want to back up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you pull it back up. There's nothing on the end.
Is
It
like
still
cut
has
off?
no. It still has a loop on it. It's just missing. It's missing Saoirse. She's just gone.
Oh my god!
And as that's happening, the
I went back to the
floorboards
Feywilds,
give
and
way
I'm back at my
underneath
parents'
you.
house,
All
and
three of
everything's
you just crash down, and all of you simultaneously fall through the floor of this ship. And it's weird that your heart skips a beat at first, but like as you're falling, you don't feel like you're moving quickly. It's this weird kind of gentle drift downwards until you find yourself standing firmly on your feet. The deck of a ship under you, but not the deck that you were on, not the warped, rotted deck of the ship that you used to be on. This one is clean, fresh wood, well built, new. This is an actual airship. And let's take a look at that.
Oh.
Let's just pop that up.
Let's fix it up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of
Just a wee bit.
just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
Had to find a way to hide it.
Yeah, you find yourselves on the deck of a real airship. So feel free to place your minis wherever you want them to be. And you're standing right in front of, you can't see it on this, but there's a set of stairs going below decks right in front of you.
About where is that? About where would it
Just
be?
kind of like in this area right
Okay.
here. There's one on each side right here.
So we were in
Yeah.
the captain's
Thank you.
quarters
Yep.
when we I
Mhm.
guess teleported.
You're no
or-
longer in the captain's quarters.
Okay,
You are
so-
on the deck.
Okay, that's
the
that's
ship.
very clever.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Right.
So we
I think
can't
we
be
would
in the
probably
captain's
right
quarters, huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
The rules of weird magical occurrences in the DM say you cannot.
Are
Okay.
we supposed to have vision of that right now?
Of
The captain's or like the insides.
oh, you can. That's fine. Yeah. That's not a big deal.
Wherever we want.
That's an idea. Save that for later.
But
Okay.
as you all four kind of land on your feet, this weird ethereal, you see it just, a weird ethereal energy just drift off of you for a second, and then it's like, you've always been here. Feels natural. You feel a fresh breeze on your face, the wind coming through, the billowing of the sail behind you, the creak of the ship under your feet. Not the kind of sickly breaking, creaking that you heard earlier, but this one is solid. The sound of a healthy ship in motion.
Full HP.
A
is what I
full
say.
HP ship. But otherwise, it looks exactly like the ship that you just left. And you hear a voice behind you that says, hello? Are you the new recruits? Yes.
Turn around.
Yeah, I'll turn around and be like,
Insight
who are
check,
you?
please.
So
Please, may
first,
I?
yes, you may.
I?
Yes. But first, you when you turn around, you see an older, taller gentleman with kind of a bushy white mustache, and just kind of a wrinkly but kind face looking at you. And
Santa Claus.
roll your insight check, if you will.
Alright.
But he is dressed in what looks like similar garb to what you saw the skeletons in.
Does he have a name tag?
He does have a name tag.
What does it say?
His name tag says Lieutenant Storm on it.
Oh, that's sick.
And he has 2 pauldrons on his shoulders, different from the ones that you saw that on the skeleton that tried to ram you.
okay.
But otherwise, same general outfit, and he has an insignia on one shoulder that looks like an oval with 3 rings radiating outwards from it.
That's 21, by the way.
Oh, 21. Okay. He looks like he is genuinely trying to ask you if you're the new recruits. I mean, he is honestly trying to ask you that.
Does he?
You do not seem out of place to him.
Okay.
This doesn't strike him as odd. It just
Alright.
strikes him as, oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. And he says that, oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Lieutenant Storm. I apologize. I've been in my shut away in my chambers most of the trip. It's wonderful to meet you. What are your names again? I apologize.
Oh, yeah. Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Yeah.
Saoirse. Nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
So we're like in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look around and you see clouds flying by gently, just floating by. You're moving.
I think I'm more like. So I was like surprised by the forest because
Yeah.
I've never had to walk through a forest.
Yeah.
This I think I'm just like shell shocked.
Bryce is just like.
I'm just staring. Bryce.
Are you okay?
And I'm gonna I think just like close my eyes and like hold on to Rhea.
Oh,
I swear,
Oh,
somebody needs to tell the Emperor. They're recruiting far too young these days.
He lied about
Poor
his
Rhea,
age.
yeah.
We should
He
just
just
be
wants
up
to do the
here.
right thing,
I
you
know. We all
This
want
is
to.
where
We all
birds
want to. Here. All right. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I'll like start like I'll start humming. I'll be,
Let's-
I'm Rhea, by the way.
Rhea, nice
Yeah,
to meet you. Wonderful
And
to
I'll
meet you.
just
And you,
I'm Tradj.
Tradj. Nice,
Yeah.
wonderful to meet
And
you.
I
as
hope
well.
you're the only storm we have to deal with.
If I had a
Please
copper.
remember.
No, it may be a good idea. How about this? How about you go check on Kona downstairs? He's guarding the cargo. It may be best. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Not look at the sky too much.
You must have had the tour when you first got on the boat, but it is first level down the hallway on the left. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes like trained at the
It's all right.
ground.
Just in front of
Ah,
the
why do they get these?
How high even are we?
Okay. So you make your way down the stairs. And you come down, and it's you see the other stairs that are going down alongside you, and the space that you're in narrows into a hallway, and you go down that hallway, and you can see on the left there is a door that is slightly ajar, and you see some smudge marks around the door, which is interesting, but the door is slightly open, and as you push it in, you see what looks like a fairly dark room. There were torches in this room at one point. They're kind of been snuffed out. The window on the wall, the porthole has been shuttered, and you see just thin kind of fingers of light just coming through and illuminating the floor in here. There are like barrels everywhere in this room, and you see on the far side of the room there is a door. And this door has a huge lock on it. But you also see that this lock is undone. It is unlocked. And you see that the door is just cracked open slightly. And sitting in front of that door you see a sleeping half-elf. Head drooped forward a little bit in his chair, dirty blonde hair draped over his face. You see Kona. Would you mind introducing yourself? Or not, because you're asleep right now.
Oh dear, he's not doing it. I wonder if that was open before he fell asleep or... Anyway.
I'm just
Yes.
hyperventilating.
I'll get you a
Because
bag.
are there?
Oh.
Did you say there were windows in here?
There's one, yeah.
There's one.
It is
But it's
it is
shuttered
shuttered,
shut.
yeah.
Okay, good.
So you
Okay,
can't
so.
So we're meant to check on him? Or...
Yeah. Do you think we should wake him up?
I'm just like,
Okay.
the shoulder, like, hello. Oh god. Hey. Hello? Hi.
Good
We're
Why are
the
you
new,
here?
We're,
You're not supposed to be here.
we're the new recruits, apparently.
Oh, I wasn't told that.
I wasn't told I was going to be a recruit either, but okay. Yeah.
Did you know we were going to be in the sky?
Yeah. Yeah, we're already in the sky.
I know.
Who are you? Who are you?
This is Bryce, I'm Saoirse. This is...
Ria. I'm Ria.
And I'm
Yes.
Tradj.
I'll forget your names really quickly, but nice to meet you. I'm Kona Enderil.
About your own name.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, you
What?
That's been a good nap.
you see on his
No.
the left side of
Lot
his
of
chest
nightmares.
there is a
Yeah.
name tag that says Kona
Yeah.
Enderil on it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
good.
And actually, as you look around, not just at Kona's name tag, but you will see that all of you now are strangely dressed in the same kind of aeronautical garb. This blue tunic with dark pants and a single pauldron on one shoulder. Each of you has the same dress, and then you all have name tags.
Of course.
Wait, name tags?
Yeah. Oh, that was from. Yeah. This is yes.
How do we get from fantasy to name tags?
That was last episode.
Hello, my name's Mark.
Does it have my last name on it?
Yeah. If you want it to be.
Wait, that means you're Skeleton B.
Oh, now we're getting the time
Wait.
travel.
You dead?
We didn't have an R or a T or an S, so...
I mean, my last name starts with an E, so...
Oh.
Skeleton E.
Anyway,
Oh no.
us blathering about skeletons. What do you got in there? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
you
open.
actually you rack your brain and
Yeah.
they never told you actually
they
what
didn't.
it was supposed to be.
No.
You just knew you were told you have to guard
Can't
that
come
with
any
your
of them.
life. Captain Reddick.
You
Yeah.
just want to kick my ass if you... He's going to kick my butt. My booty.
We're family friendly.
Hey,
You can't swear like a sailor on
I
here.
But
So, is it meant to be unlocked then?
No.
Okay. It's
Why do you
probably
say that?
fine. No, nothing.
I feel like in order to effectively guard what we're supposed to be guarding, we should know what it is. So, I think good guards would go in and check.
yeah,
Yeah, aren't you even a little curious of what's inside?
But the whippings.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's okay. I can healing word you afterwards.
Oh,
It's fine.
Oh, okay, fine
It's
then.
okay.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, fine. I don't know. Had too much rum last night. Should I? No.
I mean, so you remember Captain Reddick looking
Yeah.
at you straight in the face when you
Yeah.
volunteered for this position, saying,
Yeah.
you know, don't mess it up.
Yeah, he threatened to kick me off the
I'll,
darn ship.
mhm. A keel hauling at 3,000 feet is different from one on one.
Why did I sign up for this? Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, it still hurts.
Yeah, the door is cracked. It is slightly open, so if you wanted to, you could. Absolutely.
It's already open.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, the smart thing to do would go to tell my captain, but, I mean, y'all are just so charming. I just... Alright.
Is there any light coming out of that room?
Is it gold?
No light, but as
Light?
no light,
So probably potentially no windows.
no windows, no.
I'm gonna start. I think I noticed that.
Is it a torture chamber?
I'm gonna start making my way to that door.
Oh, very clever.
Are you
Figure
peeking
out
in?
Who's loyal by making them guard the torture chamber, and then when they go inside, torture them as punishment.
I really hope my captain doesn't think that way.
You need to talk about this later.
I really hope he didn't think
You
of that.
have quite the imagination.
Because then that would mean I just...
It makes perfect sense. Why would?
Is there a chance that I can just walk past all this to the door?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you
Follow
can
the
just
child, follow the
Without
child.
any-
trips your way through. Yeah, yeah. Are you poking your head, or are you opening the door
I'm
more?
gonna try. I'm gonna try to just kind of like open the door because I'm dead set on getting where I cannot see outside even in the slightest.
Yeah. So yeah, you're poking your head in the door, and you
Check the
see.
windows.
Yeah, no windows in this room.
Okay. Yep.
And actually, I mean, this is a very small little room. It looks almost like kind of a closet space that was reinforced. You see the walls are like metal in here, and you look on the back side of the door. Also, when you're peeking your head through, you can see the back side of the door. Also, just thick metal slab on this side.
Oh wow.
And there are actually old kind of green runes that I say old. They're relatively fresh. The opposite of what I said. But they are on the back of the door, and you see what looks like a little bit of faint magical energy just kind of sizzle out of them, like they had been activated previously and are now dormant after the door has been opened.
I'm wondering, were you meant to guard people from going inside, or to keep people from coming out?
I don't really.
Okay.
So you do remember, you don't know what's inside of it, but they brought a chest, not a big one, but
yeah, I remember
maybe
that.
like.
God, speak his voice in my head.
It's all
Tell me
coming
these
back
things.
to me. But it wasn't big. You just saw a chest that they brought in, and you saw them put it on top of what, Bryce, you're seeing now, which is a kind of a stone pedestal. That you see the pedestal, you don't see a chest on it. The pedestal is conspicuously empty.
Wait a minute. There's supposed to be a chest there. Oh.
Would you
I
want?
don't know.
And this is me talking to. I'm sorry. What? What's it
Kona.
called? Kona.
Kona.
See, I'm gonna.
And do a real, yes.
Kona.
Hello.
Mr. Kona.
Yeah.
Can I hide in here, please?
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to.
Thank you. And I'm gonna slam that door.
Wait a minute, hold on. No, I didn't say you could close it. Now it's locked.
The lock is still hanging off just
Oh, yeah,
gently, but
sorry.
That'll be fine. I want to analyze the runes.
Okay.
Not that I'm particularly good.
the runes were on the inside of the door.
Okay, so I can.
You're
look
gonna
at
go in, yeah.
them.
I
Alright.
slammed the door shut.
Yeah.
And then it slowly comes back.
Yeah, it's like it's like a slightly off-level door that always like opens back up. A little
Okay, yeah, he
bit.
slams in just like.
Yeah.
It's built
peek
that
around,
well.
Look at the inside of the door
Okay.
and kind of check out those runes.
Yeah.
I guess in Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana. And then
No,
I'm-
athletics.
I'm fetal position in the corner, and I think I want to be fumbling for that caster. Was it called the little music thing that?
a 7.
Does that feel bad?
They're runes. You don't know what
One
they
is the highest.
what they do.
Oh, yeah.
They're green.
They are green. Oh, just a delightful
I
emerald.
love that
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see?
Yeah.
I mean, Rio would probably see runes and be like, ooh.
Are you trying to suss out what the runes are, or are you just scoping out the room in general?
I'd probably try to suss out the runes.
Okay.
I'd like get close to like one of them and try to see if I can figure it out.
Hit me with the Arcana. What are you two doing?
I'm baffled.
Are you looking into the room too, or are you just
Yeah.
kind of standing by
Yeah, I
right
can't
now?
believe it's gone. I mean, I only sleep like 5 minutes every hour, so like, who the heck did it? I can't even swear.
Micro naps. What are you doing, Tradj?
I'm just gonna take a look around the room.
Okay. Yeah. Roll
Okay,
a
fine.
investigation check.
8.
Oh, big rolls.
Yeah.
An 8. Yeah, you kind of both stand in front of the door like. It's emerald.
Green usually isn't a very creative color, but
No.
this I feel like there was some like intent and artist. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
welcome.
There's intent and artistry here.
Yeah. I feel like it tells us something about the
What
artist.
do you feel when you look at this?
Question, do I see this or no?
Yeah, you can see them pondering.
I feel like maybe the person who put this on there had some sort of like objective in mind. Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit sick. Like
You always feel
Me
some
too.
weird thing in my inner ear is off.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
It's making me
ship
feel like that.
gently sways.
It's
I
not
just-
that.
Rhythmically
Yeah.
back and forth.
I was about to say that. Happened to me all the time. And then I just fell asleep all the time.
Did you roll
I got
that?
an 18.
An 18. Nice. So are you doing like just the small room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So with an 18, the first thing you notice as they're kind of navel gazing at runes, you see in this smaller space, there's also a couple smaller barrels in here as well.
Gunpowder.
Not gunpowder. One of them appears to have what looks like it almost looks like a file or like a woodworking tool that has been used to wedge the top off of one of the barrels, and the top is just slightly ajar. And you can peek in there and you see that.
Slightly half open. I just got on the door, and now the barrel's fucking half open.
That's the way to do things sneakily. You open it just a little bit.
And then you don't close it back the rest
No,
of
no,
the way
no,
so
no,
people
no,
know
no,
you've been there.
no. It's
Well, why?
great. It's great for plot hooks.
It creates a great sense of mystery.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to dust footprints. You're a detective, aren't you?
But you see what looks like fruit in there, like just different exotic fruits that are inside this barrel. But yeah, you take note of the tool there, and then you kind of can take a look around the pedestal. You don't really see anything of note there. It's just like, I mean, there's nothing there, right? There's not too much else in this room other than that.
Was that the only barrel that was open?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only one.
But there's other barrels.
Yeah.
Can we kind of suss out what's in the other barrels
Mhm.
that they just didn't care about?
Yeah, if you want to open them, yeah.
I
Sure.
don't really want to open them. I just kind of want to shake it like a present and guess.
They're not like tiny, but they're kind of like little, mini keg sized, Okay. It sounds like you hear something like that.
What is that creepy noise? What is in there?
You hear like the tumbling of like mid-sized objects in
Okay,
there.
some more
The
fruit,
occasional
that's fine.
squish
Yeah, all right,
and
it's more
squelch
fruit. Yeah.
is almost certainly fruit. yeah.
Scurvy is scourgy. Yeah, scurvy is fantasy.
Scurvy is the scourgy of the air. Yes.
No one told me this.
Uh-oh.
You didn't learn that in basic?
No,
Oh,
You've never eaten fruit.
I've never eaten fruit.
wow.
Which I feel like
Just
it
fish.
is
Is it
some
dangerous?
terrible
Right.
choice.
Yeah.
Why do you fish up here?
No, down there. When I was
Oh.
still down there. Now I
Oh,
just
okay.
eat fish that's up here.
Just fish.
Yeah.
I miss
That's all they have.
fish.
There's salmon, there the goldfish.
Well,
and
all
we had
right.
the-
So the fruit
three-headed
and
fish.
the chest were apparently very valuable, and somebody stolen some fruit and the chest.
Mhm.
So let's go around smelling people's breath and try to see who's eating the fruit.
No.
As
You
you
can smell his breath.
as you're proposing this
Oh, yeah.
ingenious idea, you hear from behind you a voice just saying like, "Oh, come on, the walls too." And then you hear what sounds like just kind of just a kind of a rubbing sound, like rag on wood coming from outside the door. And that's it. Carry on.
That's
Oh,
just
what
outside
kind
of
of
the door.
smudges?
Yeah, outside of not the door that you're inside of this room, but the one to
The one that had the smudges on
The
it.
one with the
I meant
smudges,
to ask what
Yeah.
kind of smudges they were.
You can go outside and look.
Yes, let's go look.
Okay. So you come out and you see.
Who's made a mess out here?
Yeah, you see.
I can't believe this.
You see a young human man with shorter brown hair, and he's sitting there just kind of like intently scrubbing away at the door frame, just like.
What's his name? Put a peroxide on that.
You know who this is. This is Dolph.
Hey, Dolph!
Oh, hey Kona. Did you do that? Was this Enid? Was this you?
What? Was that vomit?
No, it's oil. It's oil.
Oh.
It's Enid.
Oh, well, they're not peroxide.
Well, how did you get it there? Did you, like,
No,
smash it?
they're always
Why are they always doing that?
Vinegar.
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 It's a great idea. Let me just go raid the vinegar stashes that we have on board the airship. Let me go find
I
that.
think he's being
Yeah.
sarcastic. How is he does that a lot?
Sorry, I'm just the deckhand. Sorry, don't mean to offend the new recruits. I apologize. Just trying to keep this place ship shape, if you know what I mean.
I know, right?
Exactly.
People
one gets
leaving
offended
grease
on
stains
that
all
shit.
over
I know.
the place.
I know.
Like
I tell you what.
A bucket of chicken.
If they weren't the engineer on this board, Enid would be gone if I had my way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know.
Enid, but
Enid,
yeah.
yeah.
You'll find out. She's a real.
What? Oh, yeah.
You know who Enid
Oh, yeah,
is.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. They're the engineer slash artillery kind of keeper on board, and they maintain the dynamo that keeps the ship afloat, and they also maintain the cannons that are used for defense.
She's blown up a lot of things.
Yeah. They usually hang out at the bottom of the ship in the dynamo room, which is on the very lowest deck. You're on the mid deck right now. There's one deck below where the dynamo is.
Right. Well, let's take her some soap then. Get them to do a bit of washing up
Yeah.
before they go around and mucking up everything in the halls.
Yeah, and just please tell them to stop. I think they do it on purpose. I think they like making me clean this stuff up.
Rude.
I know.
Rude.
We should get you and other deckhands and everyone else who's kind of the lowest rung on the ladder here, and we should form some kind of group or union almost.
Mutiny.
And well, no,
Yeah,
just a
mutiny.
refusal to do
Yeah.
work until
Wait a
we
minute.
are respected.
That's a mutiny, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
mutiny.
I don't want to
that one's-
Oh,
It's
so-
a great idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts.
I think I want to
Um,
come stumbling in at this point.
Oh.
I'm down
Oh.
for mutiny.
Are you good with
Oh.
windows now?
I wouldn't go in that closet.
Did you? Oh, come on. Wait.
Oh, the worst ever!
Why is this boat in the air?
Why are you here?
I don't know.
Wait, in where? Did you let him in the room? You can get in there?
It was already opened.
Wait, what?
Someone took something that was there.
Aren't you supposed to be guarding that thing?
I was!
Oh.
I only sleep 5 minutes every hour, every day. And someone still managed to steal it. I know,
If-
which is why I want you to keep it.
We did
If
walk
Captain
in
Reddick
on you.
wasn't
Keep it-
if Captain Reddick wasn't sick right
Did
now,
you?
you would. I'm not gonna say I'm not narc. I'm not narc. But I'd just be. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky the captain's feeling bad right now.
Well, clues seem to point towards the engineer who might have peeked in there, so maybe we should,
Oh, you think
Why
Enid
did
might have
they
done
put
it?
the thing off the ship, though?
They are the kind that would. I don't know if they would steal it, but I wouldn't put it
maybe
on.
assist?
Maybe
Mm,
somebody doesn't
now
want
you're
him to have
talking.
money. Or whatever is in there.
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw them bringing the chest in. Although there was. I saw when they're bringing it down, but I was cleaning on the deck a little bit, and I did see, just for a second. I don't know. It's probably nothing. I don't know.
Say it.
No, I'll get in trouble.
Look, when you
Hey,
tell
hey,
someone
you
something
can't
and
just
then you
stop.
just leave it on like that, it doesn't work.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yeah,
I
you.
wanna help
Is
him.
this
Okay.
the, is
I wanna
this the
give him
time?
advantage.
This is the first
Yes,
time.
yes, the one with the most
Most
sides.
of your ones will be the.
All right, I'll try this.
Oh, voice change.
All right.
Well, is this a 9? Is that a 9 or a
That's
6?
It's a 6.
You
All
get
right, well, I got a
The
6
little
then.
line on the bottom, which you gotta add.
I gotta add.
Persuasion,
Uh, Christ.
Yeah,
Persuasion.
right
Oh.
Fantasy Christ, excuse you.
That's not a 8.
You get advantage
8.
because I helped you, so that means that you get to roll again and take the higher number.
Okay.
I don't like
Uh,
15.
Hey.
Okay, there you go, there you
Take
go.
the 6 now. 15
15
plus 2, so 17.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Math, I understand math. They never taught me that.
All right, fine.
That tracks.
Look, I thought maybe I saw it before they like put something in it, because like I saw them when they were bringing it on board back in Eltaroon. I saw them bring the chest on board. I saw them crack it open, and all I saw in there was like, it looked like a scrap of like a sheet of paper or a scroll or something. I thought maybe it was just like, it was probably just like wrapping paper or something, but that's all I saw. I don't know. Again, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's all I got.
Why would it be wrapping paper?
I don't know. Maybe there was something really expensive in there. I don't know. It's for the Emperor, right? Like, it's
Oh,
got to
yeah,
be
it is.
something important. You got to wrap that up nice, I think.
What if it was a fruit?
Well, no, the fruit's in the
No,
barrels.
but like a really special fruit.
Oh, well, that's in the barrels too.
Like a golden fruit.
A golden fruit. Oh, like a banana?
A what?
A banana.
No!
Oh,
Real gold!
oh.
So
Oh.
what if it...
Hmm.
I don't know.
I've never heard of such a thing. That's just why I swapped the decks.
Why would you put the wrapping paper inside the box?
I don't know. Have you never gotten like a gift before where it's like, you got to unwrap like 3 different things to get to
Oh,
it?
I
and then
love
you pull out
that,
the
yeah.
Yeah,
tissue paper,
but then
yeah.
like you got to do the annoying thing where like you don't rip it, right? You just unwrap it and then you fold it back away. It's like, I can use this later.
My family
For-
calls it
yeah.
a mystery.
I've never
Okay.
gotten
Okay.
I'll need to give you a present.
Be my first present.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh.
Does that strike anything in me? Does it sound like that paper was something like arcane? Like maybe it had like a rune on it?
I mean, almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see that.
Yeah, it certainly could. Roll an Arcana check, I guess, if you want to. Based on that description, see if that
Nope.
makes any sense. I think
It's
it's
wrapping paper.
4.
Crazy.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen paper before. It's probably got
Yeah,
writing
but
on
I've
it.
never gotten a present, so I don't know how those work. So,
Yeah, I mean, it may be magic. Magic paper sounds like something an emperor would like,
probably.
maybe.
Do I need to put this on the thing?
You can if you want to. This is more just for visual effect right now.
Well, I think...
You're below decks at the
He's a
moment.
little, he's a little on the edge there. A little bit tipsy.
Whee!
I think I just let him say that.
But yeah, Dolph looks at you. He's like, I would check out Enid. I mean, they're sketchy. They don't.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Sounds
It's
a
all
bit-
over. Fingerprints, thumbprints. I don't know what that one is.
Are there less windows lower down?
Yeah.
Fewer.
I'm down to go. Stumble.
I had the thought. I just didn't vocalize it.
That was a good one.
All right, so you're heading
Let's
down
head
a little.
down.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna start stumbling my way.
Okay.
I'll hold your hand.
That's
Come on.
Yeah. So Kona, you know the way. You can kind of show them where to go. It's further down the hall.
Yeah.
You lead them through the crew's quarters, which is relatively sparse. It's kind of some bunks that form about 6 to 8, eight kind of bunks along the walls.
Yeah.
And you kind of walk through that, and then there's a ladder at the very end of the room that just goes straight down one level.
Whoever designed
Right,
this
and we
ship,
know
man.
that's where.
The person who designed the ship clearly knew a lot about ships
Okay.
when he did it. Yeah.
Was really smart and handsome.
Really, just a
Great
great
hair.
DM. Great hair. Has a great hair care routine.
Curly girl method.
Yeah, but really though. Guilty. Yeah.
So let's go on down then.
Okay.
Shall we be a bit stealthy though? I feel like, I mean, if this is a really powerful thing and this person has stolen it, should we be worried? And I mean, explosives, all that too. Should probably be a bit cautious.
Well, if they launched explosives in the ship, they know that the whole thing would fall down, so they're probably not going to do that. It was just boom.
Yeah, but let's be sneaky anyway. Yeah,
You
that's
know
my,
what?
that's
I'm
my
like-
reason.
I'm like kind of weirdly getting better vibes down here than up there. I feel much better.
Interesting.
So are you
I
sure?
feel that way too, man.
Right? I
All
know.
right. Well, let's channel that confidence and energy. Is that so good?
Yes, I can definitely be stealthy. As I'm like,
Yeah.
And, like armor of all different sorts.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting because like you
oh,
look like you can tell you're wearing like the uniform, but you
Oh, wait,
still
no, that's
feel like you're wearing your armor right now.
okay. Does it sound like I'm wearing my armor when I step?
No.
Oh.
Curiously.
Oh.
No.
How did they already do
So you don't have to roll with disadvantage on your stuff.
Finally.
Okay, let's be stealthy now.
All right, yeah. So everyone, let's roll some stealth checks.
Same dice as
You included, Kona.
Okay.
It's
Drop.
second from the bottom.
14.
11.
11.
So I'm going to switch back to the theater of the mind.
Okay.
Because in this one, you two are reversed again. So
Oh.
I'll let it sit for a while. But
That's okay. We got the effect of the,
Yeah.
I'm at a 12.
a 12. All right.
Double digit.
7.
Hey.
Yeah, great today.
I
Oh, you forgot your
got a
shoes.
14, so it's
And your
plus 3,
shoes
so
on?
I guess it's 17.
Okay, 17. Yeah.
17 as well.
All right. So we got 2 stealthy
Are
people
my
and 2.
shoes still on? Do I still have my shoes?
It feels like you do, but
Are they just hooves I can find?
yeah, it's oh my god, you have hooves.
Oh, no.
Especially since it's the first moment
Yeah.
that I'm like actually cognizant. I'm gonna
Yeah.
register my lack of shoes and be like, ah, my shoes!
Like it feels like you should be wearing them. It feels like that. You know what I mean? But like the mental kind of mind body connection. You feel shoes there, but when you step, it clops.
I hate this
wonder-
place.
Unimportant, but because my armor kind of had like a little bit of like high heels,
Mhm.
do I still have that height or am I now shorter?
You're shorter now.
I'm
Yeah.
shorter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else want to explore their new duds?
Nah, this is
What
pretty
do
cool.
my shoes feel like, though?
They're the right
Yours
size.
feel totally normal. Your mental image and your physical image totally
but are
match up.
socks wool or...
Oh, they're so itchy. Wool.
Oh, why
Yeah.
did I sign up?
Yeah, standard issue.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't wanna-
So, who's going first down the ladder?
No, me.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
You want to go?
So I'm
Bryce?
just saying, some people rolled much higher than others
Yeah,
on their
I
checks.
think I should go first.
I don't know. I'm feeling really confident.
yeah,
I don't know
you're,
what-
you're just like,
I
yeah,
don't
sure.
know.
I'll go last. I know I'm better sneak, but you know. You first,
You're
man.
gonna proceed, Tradj.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
So, you pretty relatively silently go down this ladder, and you touch down maybe like 10 feet. There's floor about 10 feet down, and you turn around, and there's a very short hallway, but there's no door on the end, and you can just see clear through into the next room beyond you. And the first thing that strikes you is as you get down here, there's a little bit of a kind of a mechanical hum sound, which kind of masks your presence even better. So you can proceed down the corridor pretty much uninhibited if you want to.
Without sneaking.
With maintaining your sneak
okay.
if you want to, yeah. So, your call.
Okay.
If you want to.
I'm just gonna say, come on down, everybody. The coast's clear.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm going to use message, which is a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, hey, baby, shut up. And you can respond like this. I'll talk to you,
Is
and
this
you talk
only
to me.
till-
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Shut up. Respond in a like manner if you see anything suspicious, and we will continue to communicate like this.
Okay, so you want me to go ahead?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to proceed ahead then?
Yes.
So you get up to the entrance to this room, and now that you're kind of at the precipice, you can see much clearer that this is kind of like a two-tiered room. It's split. There's a split level, and it's roughly circular from what you can tell from where you're standing. And there's a shallow ramp that goes up to the second level. And on the second level, you can see there's this weird contraption. It looks like it's composed of like 3 concentric rings, and they are spinning each one rapidly along a separate axis, just whirring along. And they look like they have, it's too fast where you can really tell, but it looks like almost like they have runes on them or something, but it just looks like blinding white light just emanating from the exterior of these rings as they whip around in circles. But underneath that level, you see a bunch of what look like copper tubes kind of coming out, as well as kind of close to the underside of the second level, you see a bunch of gears turning and whirring along, which is the source of that kind of mechanical humming that you can hear. So you are at the precipice of the dynamo room.
What do you see?
I think it's sort of the heart of the ship. There's lots of mechanical workings down here. Yeah.
I should
It's
have
from
known
the
that.
engine room, I think.
Yeah, you've seen it before. You know what it looks like. Yeah, you're like, oh, yeah, duh.
Doing this all right.
But if you want to see any more, roll me a perception check. You want to see if you notice anything else.
8 plus 5.
So 13? Okay. Yeah, with a 13, yeah. You see, you almost missed it at first as you were scanning the room, but on this first level, underneath where this dynamo is resting on the second floor, you see a figure kind of tucked away just under one of the gears that's kind of whipping above their head, and they're just kind of reaching up just past the edge, and they look like they're tweaking something up above, preoccupied at the moment.
Is there anyone down there?
Yeah, there's someone. They seem to be working. They don't notice me though.
Do you think it's safe for us to go down at this point?
I think you guys can come down. Yeah.
Hi.
Let's try not to
think we can
startle
come
this
down.
person.
I think I just got it.
Yeah.
Shall we make up a story as to why we're going down?
I was distracted with my shoes. Sorry,
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
we're
itchy,
new
just so
recruits.
itchy.
We're new
As the
recruits.
new recruits, we've been sent, we've been escorted around the ship to be introduced to everyone. And we're just being introduced.
We're on a tour.
We're on like a small
We're on
tour.
a tour.
Yeah.
You mentioned a tour.
Oh, right. Yes. Great. So that means you should probably lead the way.
All right.
Yeah. Just, you're showing us around. You know this person. You're good
yeah.
friends with them, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then there's
I'm not
nothing to
forgetful,
worry
but
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am friends with him, right? No.
I wouldn't say friends.
Acquaintances?
Yeah.
Alright.
You two don't like butt heads or anything like that, but Enid's kind of a prickly person in general, so like you're about as close as you can get to him, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, lead the way to a guide.
Well, Follow me.
And they're walking.
I don't know what to say next.
What are you gonna do to get Enid's attention? So you come up to like kind of where
So
Tradj
that
is standing.
they're not decapitated.
Yeah, you see them just like you can't tell what they've got. It looks like maybe a wrench or something. They're just kind of like. There's a very loud hum where you're standing.
Hello.
Oh!
Is there blood?
They throw the wrench at you. Make a dexterity saving throw. Roll a d20 and then add your dexterity saving throw
Is
modifier.
This the D20
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay, and then I rolled the thing, and it's a 1.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I got a tough skull.
Maybe you'll use it to think for once.
Are we under attack?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Guys,
Not anymore. Whoa.
Is this blood? Oh. It's not blood, it's just bruise.
It's not? You want me to go again?
No.
Okay. What do you need? I come down here so I don't have to. Oh, okay. What's up?
Well, these people wanted a tour.
A tour? Didn't they give you one of those when you joined? You're the new kids,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Sorry
don't they?
to
Do they not?
interrupt. I mean, it seems like you're.
They don't do that at Dock anymore.
Come on.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah.
We're just meant to be under.
Yeah.
They're letting anyone join these things.
Seriously, I thought
Like, he lied about his age.
first Kona,
Ask
they make
who
him
has
an
the highest
ensign. I
height.
How many
mean,
hit points did I lose
Yeah,
from the
actually.
wrench to the face?
oh, that's a good question. Sorry, I totally spaced on that. That's 3.
Oh,
That's
3 points.
Also, I wanna
That
look at him and
didn't
just be like, ask who has the highest body count in the group.
I'll
Don't,
cast Spare the Die.
actually.
I'll just be like, there you go.
Really?
Does
Yeah,
that
there you
do
go.
anything?
Yeah.
Roll
They don't
roll
just
it.
let anyone.
roll a persuasion check.
Ria's just doing.
Oh yeah, it feels good. I still feel a little dizzy though, but it's
It's
good.
okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
Very,
of
very
course,
kind of you.
course. Yeah.
Not very
Yeah.
kind of you though.
I really got a 9.
A 9. Yeah.
Thank God persuasion is plus
Yeah.
7.
They look at you and stifle a chuckle and they go, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
That sucks.
I can tell just by looking at you, you're a killer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't even catch the sarcasm. I'm like, yeah.
It's like what we said before about subverting expectations.
Well, I can't. He was already assuming I was looking like really weak. I can't act young. Come on. That was a good one.
So your name
Enid.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on.
Yeah.
They make us wear these things.
I
These
know,
name
what?
tags.
What
Enid.
is that made out of? Is that wood?
The name tag?
Yeah.
I think it's just fabric. It's flexible.
stitched
That looks stitched on.
Yeah. The stitches.
It looks
Yeah.
on.
Okay, but seriously, what are you doing down here? You know, they kind of brush their hands through their short hair, and you see just a bunch of oil just kind of slick off. Like, what do you want?
Better question is, when are you going to wash your hair?
I'll get around to it.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's not your business.
Yeah. I mean, we're just getting a tour, but I mean, now that we're here, there was like a weird kind of like oil upstairs.
Oh, that's
like,
weird.
smeared on the
Oh,
walls.
that's crazy.
What's it from you?
Oh, from me, I don't know. Maybe you should ask Dolph to clean that up, though. I mean, that's
Can I do
more
an
off.
insight check?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, can I do
Well,
it?
you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
trust this lovely man. Oh yeah, you threw a wrench at
What
me.
are Enid's pronouns?
They them.
They them.
Yeah.
Good.
14.
14.
19.
19. Okay. You're starting to pick up on the sarcasm, Bryce, but you kind of see right through it, Rhea. Yeah, they are absolutely like they're the ones that did it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm moving over to Gwydion.
I don't think he believed me earlier.
I think their pronouns are they them.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yeah. I don't think they believe me.
I didn't.
What?
It's. I believe you. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a moment. I don't need you to believe me. I believe myself.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Do a little thumbs up to Rhea.
Cast guidance.
So wait, hold on. So if you're down here, then who's watching the?
Well, see, that's the interesting thing. Someone
booty.
actually already stole the thing that I was supposed to be gone. These people came over there and they're like, well, you open the door. And I was like, no. But then they were like, it was already open. I was like, I went in there. And it was gone. I was like,
That's
what the heck, what happened?
funny.
And then
That's
there was
funny.
oil spread on the walls.
And we assumed it was you.
Oh.
I think we did.
Oh.
I don't know.
No,
Interesting.
We're checking our
Oh.
boxes.
Everything.
We're checking our
Is it this-
boxes.
So you think I did it?
No.
We're checking our boxes. We're narrowing down the list.
Okay, well, let's narrow it down. I didn't.
Okay.
I peeked my head in, saw this little rookie fast asleep.
Hi.
What?
Hi.
What?
Hi.
You were asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Poked my head in, saw him asleep, chuckled, wiped my hands. I came down here. I got work to do.
Did
To
you see
be
anything
fair-
suspicious?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, we only saw the smudges on the outside of the door. We didn't see it on the lock itself. Did you perhaps see anything? Was it already opened when you checked on him? He did say he only takes a 5-minute nap per hour.
Yeah.
So, within those 5 minutes, did you see anything?
I was thinking though, if you put the last 5 minutes of an hour with the first 5 minutes of the next, then you'd
Oh,
have 10 minutes in a row.
What? I did think of that, but usually I try to do it in the middle.
No, I'm the engineer, but that's some good math right there.
Big brain.
Yeah. Wow.
You should get it in
You want to? Yeah. You want to turn on this? Here. I got a wrench.
You
You want?
do it. Do it.
It's a different size wrench. I threw the other one at the.
Yeah, this is just a small one.
Completely
You
wrong.
did it! Yeah, I just forgot that.
I did. Can I have that back now?
No.
All right. Guess ship's gonna blow up.
Okay, fine.
So, did you see anything?
Clang, clang, clang. Did I see anything?
Yeah. Was it?
I mean, I saw a guy trying to suck up to the captain by watching guard over the treasure that we're
Yeah.
bringing home to the emperor fall
Yeah.
asleep on the job. That was funny.
Yeah.
But no, the door was closed and locked at that point.
Did you pass did you pass anybody on your way back? Did you see
well,
anybody?
I mean, now that you think about it, no. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
A 10.
10.
Okay. I mean, no, there's not too many people around. I mean, I guess I saw Bennett was in the mess, but when isn't he?
I want to roll insight on this. Are we doing Phoenix Wright cross-examination? Objection! I want to roll insight on the door being closed when they checked in.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Ben was in the mess, but nothing. Did I bump into a thief in the night coming in to swoop in and steal our treasure? No.
13.
Okay.
13.
Yeah.
I'll just. Oh, same thing. Okay. So what were you trying to?
I was trying to discern if they were lying about the door being closed when
Okay.
they came in.
Okay. You're trying to kind of get a feeling for the way.
How many lies is this person telling? 'Cause I
It's
know
hard.
they're
Yeah,
full
you're
of crap.
you're
I'm
trying to peel back the
which one-
layers of
I
crap, but
get
it's
it. Okay,
there's more
that's
crap
sarcasm.
underneath.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more sarcasm. But is there
You're having a little
anything?
bit of trouble figuring
Yeah,
out what
yeah.
they mean here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about all you get. All right. Anything else, or can I get back to keeping this bird afloat?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you when you hear the word thief, does like anybody pop into mind on this ship?
Not I mean, I guess I am the shadiest one here.
Yeah. Yeah, you are, mate.
But you didn't like find anything else there. You didn't find anything suspicious. Just my smudges.
Just the smudges.
Just the smudges. I mean, I don't know if I can help you with anything else. Then I mean, I guess you could talk to Bennett. He was in the mess, which is I guess pretty close by.
Yeah.
Maybe he saw something.
Maybe so. Okay.
That's about all I got.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Last thing.
Never mind.
Do you have any tips for not throwing up on this boat?
I got one.
Oh, I'll let Kona
put
take it. Yeah.
You put
Yeah.
a bucket on your head, and then you can't see anything.
Actually, yeah, that's standard. You know, for the first like, yeah, we get an aeronautical issue bucket. Yeah,
Are there
branded and everything.
Are there any buckets in the room?
Down here, no.
Okay.
Really?
But,
Not looking for the oil.
I got a pan, not really a bucket though. You need what you want is a bucket. You want to go talk to Dolph about that. Go ask Dolph. Dolph will be able to help you.
Dolph
Yeah.
knows about it.
Let's go get him that bucket.
Yeah. Let's haze it.
All right. Have fun.
Before we leave, I want to not being like suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Mhm.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay. Anyway, without being suspicious,
Yes.
I would like to investigate that like whirring ring apparatus type dealio.
In what way?
I don't know if Saoirse has ever been on like an airship or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, they probably have them in the Feywilds. Totally were invented in the Feywilds, and the technology was stolen.
Sure. Roll a history check. Let's find out.
Let's go. Okay, I'll do that first, and then the in.
Yeah. We'll work our way up to it.
All right, history +3. That's a 10 + 3, 13.
Okay,
Were
13.
they invented in the Feywilds
Yeah,
and
you're like,
stolen by the material?
Running
plane?
back the dates, and you're like, I'm pretty sure they stole that. It's a Feywild thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna try to investigate this power source and see, like, have I seen any kind? I want to see
Alistair
if it's anything.
Brimley, that was the thief. Claimed credit for it in the material plane.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Those wrong brothers. Am I right?
I'm not even gonna taking that one straight face. Keep going.
I want to see if my floating stone has anything in connection magically, like with it. I mean, I know I tried to like identify it before.
Yeah.
And just essentially got it floats, but I want to see if there's any connection maybe to this apparatus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Roll.
Because they're both things that float.
Yeah. No. That's good. Roll a Arcana check.
Oh, I'm really great.
Or
at
just a
this.
general intelligence check, whichever.
Arcana or intelligence.
I think one is going to be wisdom based, one's intelligence. So, whichever one you feel more comfortable with.
I will do Arcana, since that is somehow higher. 15.
15. Okay. You kind of you pull out the stone, and it 3 feet above your hand just starts floating when you activate it.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of give it another look over, and you kind of squint at the dynamo up there, and it looks like, as you kind of look closer, there's like flecks and like streaks of the same kind of like material, it looks like, throughout the rings, the inner sides of the rings that are facing the center of the dynamo. You see those, and you kind of realize that what you have looks like just the pure, untouched material, but it looks like it's worked into whatever composes these rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
definitely
big are
related.
the rings about?
Like I'm talking probably
Very large.
3,
Okay,
yeah, 3 to
cool.
4 feet across.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, what'd you like to do from here?
I guess we're out of here.
Okay. All right.
Let's go find Bennett.
Yeah. So you head back up the ladder on your way to find Bennett, and we'll take a break there for our intermission. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Okay, in the fantasy realm again.
All right, we're back.
Yay!
We're back.
We've aged 1,000 years.
After looking up why Gwydion's
Thank you for sticking around through the break. I think we're all ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. So.
Start the timer.
Yes.
Okay. Got one more hour.
All right. 1 more hour.
60
Okay,
minutes, 59
so
minutes.
we left off with the party going back up the ladder to go talk to Bennett to interrogate him to see if he's seen anything or anybody going in and out of that room.
Alright.
Have I been struggling with these ladders with my hooves? I've just been in the back of my
You have
head,
hooves?
and I wanted to ask.
Well,
yeah, I'm a satyr.
Question: Are satyr hooves cloven, or no? And in which direction do they cleave?
Yeah, so cloven. I was trying to remember
So
exactly
Yeah,
he'd
what
have
that
to turn
meant.
himself sideways so it fit in.
Yeah, you'd have to go up kind of like,
Like that.
sideways the ladder.
Like a sideways shimmy.
Like,
Well,
I'm
goats are very good at like climbing
Yeah.
That
things.
is true.
I'd
Actually,
say you should have like advantage.
That's a
on
good
this.
point. It
I've been
feels
wondering.
very
But he's
natural.
only
Like
half
at
goat.
first you're kind of struggling going straight up, but as soon as you turn to the side, you're like, oh, that's easy.
Like those
and you
ghosts
just-
that look like they're floating on the
Yeah,
sides of
yeah.
mountains. Yeah.
It's like that. You just kind of stop on the ladder, take your hands off, and you stand there and you're like, huh.
Guys, we've been doing it wrong the
This
whole
is
time.
right. But yeah, you make it up the ladder. You don't have to roll for
Good job.
What if he did that?
that.
He spent the last hour just
Just trying to get up the ladder.
keeps falling.
Okay, so you're heading back
Yeah.
towards the hallway from the ladder through the crew's quarters. What's the order we're going in here? Just so I can visualize.
I guess I'm going last.
I'll put myself in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Middle-ish. I'll go right behind goat boy here.
Okay.
Okay, I guess that puts me in first again.
All right, leading the way.
Have fun.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of head down the hallway. Right as the room kind of narrows into the hallway, Tradj, you just briefly notice like a strange kind of draft flow by you, and then just kind of disappear as you kind of make your way.
Did you guys feel it?
Just you, only you felt it.
Did he fall?
I don't think so.
Remember, we're smelling for fruit. Oh yeah.
No.
I forgot what
Okay,
we
can I do a perception check to
Sure.
see if I
Yeah, roll
notice
perception
where
check.
the draft's coming from?
Are there any buckets in this room?
Ooh, I got a
Pots?
A 6?
Yeah, plus whatever.
Yeah, it's like just for
11,
11. Okay. Yeah, it was a quick draft, and you can't place what it reminded you of or what it felt like, but it was going in kind of reverse direction from where you're headed. Okay. But that's about all you really.
I'm gonna go the direction that it came
Okay. It was going backwards, so it would have been back towards the ladder. Okay.
from. I guess, so we're going to the... Are we going to the,
Yeah, you were going originally back towards the hallway, back to the mess, which was.
Okay.
uh,
Let's
pretty
keep
much
going.
what it was. Okay. So you.
I kind of disregard it.
Okay, sure. So you go back to the mess, and as you kind of, it's on the opposite side of the hallway as where the original location that Kona was in, fast asleep, and you poke your head in. You see a relatively simple room, not well adorned, but save for one banner-style portrait across one wall, which has a silhouette of a face. It does not have any features to it, but it has a silhouette, and it has just some radiating geometric patterns out from it. Kona, you know this as a portrait of the silhouette of the Emperor. The Emperor is never portrayed directly, but only in profile.
Yeah,
And
it's a little weird that way. I was married anyway.
So the only symbols on it are the geometric shapes?
Yeah, just geometric shapes. There's no writing or anything like that. Just shapes.
So it seems a bit like a cult, doesn't it?
I've always thought that way. But the rich people in my city all are kind of, you know.
Yeah. The other thing you notice as you look in, there's one table kind of slightly off center, circular with about 6 chairs. It's not super large, so the chairs are all kind of like jam-packed around it. And then there's another table along the side that has like cutting boards. It has some stray utensils. You see like some larger utensils and pots and pans that are like firmly strapped to a kind of a board above the table. Kind of locked in a little bit, so
See,
there's
that's
turbulence.
what I'm talking about, is that things need to be like
And that's
secured in place. So why?
all those ships when I was a kid. That's what I said.
Yeah.
But seated at one of the chairs on the table, you see an older dwarf with great long kind of black mustaches that are flecked with white, and a not super long beard, but it's hefty. It's not like your typical big dwarf beard, but it's respectable. And he's kind of got a little bit of a bulbous nose, and he's just sitting at the table with an empty plate in front of himself and just kind of staring off at it. Looks up as you come in and just,
Oh, hey, Clean Plate Club.
yeah, did it myself.
Oh, good job.
Thanks.
Hate waste.
Same. Never leave
Can't
anything
abide.
behind.
Can't abide it.
Oh, well, don't. You shouldn't. You don't have to. I'm sorry, remind me your name.
Yeah, so Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Bryce.
Bryce.
Rhea.
Really nice to meet you.
And Tradj.
Tradj.
And you are.
And I know you. God, no, you're. Hey, are you showing them around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good on
Yeah.
you. That's good officer material.
Yeah, that's what I
You'll fine. What can I help you with?
We were wondering who you were.
Oh.
Hi.
I'm Bennett. I'm the
Hi,
bosun.
Bennett.
Yeah. Hi. I keep things moving along here. Keep track of inventory. What comes in, what comes out. I'm sorry.
Sorry, we were just he's a
I'm
young
like
man.
transfixed on the name tag. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
see,
his
Bennett.
name starts with B. Your
Oh,
name starts with B.
B
He's
Club.
rather intrigued by it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Skeleton Bee.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
Is that the name of the club? Skeleton Bee. It sounds ominous. Spooky.
Yeah, I
It's
go
a
to a lot
spooky
of
club.
ominous places.
Okay. All right. But what can I help you? It's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
coming
well,
to have a
we're just
bite to eat? Or-
Yeah, we've taken inventory of the kitchen a little bit.
Oh,
just
that's
'cause,
usually my thing.
Yeah, really.
I was.
I was just curious about what there is to eat on here. You know.
Well, we've got some bread. There's some stores in the other room over. Some dry goods. Some, we have some fruit, but the more expensive stuff we've got locked up. Brewer's orders only for, his taste buds.
Yeah.
Anytime we go traveling like that, it's got to bring the Emperor back something, right? Right.
Well, I'm actually a really good cook myself.
Oh.
So if you need
Good
it,
to know. We've
and
kind of
She is a
been-
really good cook.
We've
Yeah.
kind of had a hole where a cook needs to go around here. It's mostly just kind of,
I would be happy to help.
nothing transformative.
I
There's
would
only
like
so
to-
much gruel you can eat.
I would like to subtly smell his breath for fruit.
And how are you gonna know that?
Is it like a perception for your nose?
Yeah.
Just
nose is
lean very
perception.
close.
You're gonna have to get. I mean,
Um,
I can make you roll, but you have to get pretty close to
Yeah.
smell a person's
So I
breath.
think what I'm gonna try to do is maybe rummage up some grub and fix myself a plate of something that's like, just some bread or something,
Sure.
just like an appetizer,
Yeah.
and kind of sit at the table with them and kind of lean in and be like, so, how long have you been on the ship? Like, how long have you been with
Oh,
the company?
me?
I suppose.
Oh, the company. I mean, well, it's more of an empire than a company.
Well, yeah,
so-
company of men,
Oh.
Yeah, like the
my whole
group.
life, I guess.
Yeah.
It's ever since I can remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was, is
13
it in the
and then
family
on.
or is it?
I don't think it's hereditary. My mom and dad were straight, so I don't.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
I just thought you were like like a book, right? I'm like you read me like a book.
Wow. I mean, what's going on? It's
How about here
Here,
on the
ship, in the company of your
yeah.
comrades.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, people kind of we get people come in and so a scouting ship like this. It's an interesting thing. Not a lot of people stay here for terribly long. Only the a particular kind
And
of
I'm
person.
puffing that breath.
I'm one of those kinds of people. Roll a perception check.
Sorry.
I joined up with the aeronauts when I was a lad. Probably only about 19. Really, I was 17. I lied about
Oh
my
yeah,
age,
yeah. I know.
you know.
We got a lad like that. He's lied a bit about
Good
it,
liar.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Liar, I know.
But yeah, I've spent some time on the Tilly Well. Weird name for a ship. But I've been here on the Celeste for about a decade now.
Wow.
Come and go. Yeah.
Wow.
What'd you get?
What's that? I got a 21.
A 21.
Yes.
You smell a lot of things on this dude. Rank. It is like you're like, okay, there's some gruel in there, a little bit of stale rum from the night
What do you have
before.
for grip? Yeah.
Yeah. Some slightly fresher rum from the morning of.
Yeah.
A
little hair of the dog.
Yeah, just a little bit. And you know, just. But. Other than that, you don't smell like any kind of like fresh fruit or anything.
He hasn't had a cocktail.
No. I like to drink it straight.
Yeah.
I used to water it down,
No
but not
Just
anymore. Not anymore.
Just swim.
There takes that out of you. But I mean, I know you didn't come here for my story, right?
Well, I mean,
Surely not.
being new here, you know, it's good to know what to expect from somebody more seasoned.
Well,
has
okay.
been
I
around,
can give
you
you
know.
a word or two of advice.
Yeah, can you tell us anything about
Everybody?
our new
Yeah.
coworkers? Yes.
Kona, you need to.
Yeah.
You've experienced this, but you need to hear it again. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, stay on Captain Reddick's good side. Easy to do right now because he's upstairs lying down with the sickness. Ate something weird, probably an Eldarin. I don't know.
Is it fruit?
I don't know. Maybe he got into some of the Emperor's stores. I wouldn't risk it, but he's a captain. I don't know. Maybe he gets special fruit privileges. Ones that I don't get and I'm not aware of, that's for sure. But watch out for him. Stay on his good side. Kona, you're doing the best you can. Don't know what else advice to give you.
You're always so sweet to me, man.
Well, I mean, we gotta watch out for one another.
Yeah.
Right?
What's your name again?
Bennett.
Oh yeah, nice.
Bennett.
Nice to meet you. See, someone
You know
hit me with a
me.
wrench. I can't remember anything.
Oh, that's fine. I don't remember half of anything anymore.
God, man.
Words even. But so watch out for him.
How do you stay on his good side? Just behave.
I try
Do
to
what he
behave.
says.
Mostly that. Steer clear of him. But I've been around long enough. He kind of trusts me at this point. So I mean,
You put in a good word for us, yeah?
I'll try.
Oh.
I mean, Lieutenant Storm's kind of keeping an eye on him right now since he's not doing so hot.
Yeah.
So right now you're in the clear. Storm seems to be pretty nice. He's relatively new.
We met him before. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. He was helping us out.
That's good. Yeah, he's a helpful kind of person. But I mean, I don't know him too well. I hear rumors that he used to be like some kind of spy or something interesting like that.
Yeah, so he's new? How long has he been?
I don't know. I want to say only a few months, maybe.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm confused about the rankings. How do you say it? So lieutenant and captain and
Well,
officer
captain's
and
up
things
top. Lieutenant's
Yeah.
like the next one down.
Yeah.
I'm a bosun, so I kind of am in the middle there somewhere.
Okay, but you've been here longer, and he's a lieutenant.
Well,
How
that's
does
just
that
kind
work?
of how officer school, you know, it's like it's like a preferential treatment. You know about this, Kona, right? Your family can probably pay big bucks to get you in school, get you an ensign, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No disrespect. I mean, you can use it, got it. You gotta use it. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Didn't really work, bro.
But you can work your way up to that too. You don't have to But
So.
yeah, I mean, storm started like a few months ago. Rumor was he was a spy or something. I don't know. Doesn't seem the spy type to me. Seems a little too nice for that kind of work. Maybe that's why he's here now.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean,
Trust me with
wouldn't
your
you-
life. This.
I don't trust it. I don't trust myself with my life. Are you kidding me? No.
But if you were a spy, wouldn't you want to like put off like not spy energy?
Yeah, he said he's
Wise
really
words.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like something a spy.
And he's
would do.
alone with the captain right now.
Well, sure. I mean,
You think the
somebody's got-
captain's...
he knows a lot of magic. He's probably got some good healing magic that he can. He's the one that put the runes up on the inside of the door, and the.
Okay.
You're supposed to.
together now, yeah.
It's fine, we can break sometimes.
Yeah.
We're
It's
on,
just
we're
how
on a
it's
ship in the
warm,
middle
you
of the
know.
air. What's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the explosives down below, but yeah.
Oh, it's only it. I mean, as long as you
Yeah,
know,
I know.
yeah, as long as Enid's down there,
Yeah.
they've got it in ship shape.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure it's fine. He knows powerful magic. He's
Yeah.
probably keeping the captain in perfectly good condition.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's good to know that somebody who's risen through the ranks and knows what he's doing is putting that knowledge to good use.
Well, now when you say it like that, I
Yeah.
feel like your tongue is firmly in the cheek right now. You know.
I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a sore there.
Oh,
I
that's
did it
okay.
earlier
That's okay.
today.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah,
It's fine. I mean,
Mouths, right? You eat
I
your
mean,
whole
you're-
life and you
you're-
never figure out how to do it.
it's telling me. I do well enough. I mean, look at the you know?
Look at you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He seemed. I know. I get what you're saying. But it's also kind of dangerous words to be saying on the boat.
In the sky.
Why are you? Why are? I mean,
We're just
is there
curious.
something that's wrong right now?
No.
No.
Roll deception check. Kona specifically. And Rhea, I think you answered the loudest too. So you two, I want to.
Oh god.
Where's my deception?
And Tradj, what are you up to while this conversation?
I'm kind of like whispering to Rhea,
Ow!
and I'm like,
Well, that's not good.
hey Rhea, I'm like whispering to you, I'm like, do you think it would be
I
a
hope
good
this
idea to make the
works.
captain like a hot
I hope
soup or
it
something?
works.
We could pay him a little visit.
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
think
nice.
that would be a wonderful idea. We can bring the captain something. I'll cook up something real nice for the captain.
that would be
wonderful. I think that would be nice. Like, we're new here. We should. Yeah.
Hey,
9.
16.
Okay.
Somehow.
All right.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right. You insist. I trust you. Trust you. Mostly.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Just make sure you get back to guarding that door.
Oh yeah, I will.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, a bowl of soup is a very thoughtful gift. I think that's wise. And see, this is officer material right here. That'll get you on the captain's good side.
There
Kona,
you
take
go.
notes.
Well, you know what you're
Exactly.
talking about.
Well, I'm not the only one around here. If you need anything, we've got some veggies probably in one of those barrels.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They're a little on the
Expired side.
I wouldn't say expired. I would say
Tender.
yes, flavorful.
Yeah.
First in your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Soft.
The best sugars are in the bruises.
Exactly.
They have history.
Yeah. So I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I think I should get started on that soup. Right away.
I want to give a help action on the soup so that it doesn't poison him. sorry.
Guidance.
Okay. Yeah. There's a like kind of a crude stove on one side. That's
So you see, this is salt, and you use it to make things taste better.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a very good sous chef.
Yeah, I'll do the prep for you. I'll
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
I'll put
I'm-
the ingredients together, and you combine them in your artistic way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can't expect
I
a head
can't
chef
do
to.
the accent and say artistic. That was awful. I'm sorry.
For a second, I was like, wait, hold on.
Good to see that.
Anyway,
Why
yes,
I
I
find
I want to give the help action.
Okay,
think
only
it
one
only
person
works
can give the help
once,
action,
yeah.
so whichever one of you wants to, you can
Okay, I
duke
will.
it out.
Can I help by gathering?
The fruit?
Yeah, the vegetables.
Sure,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can be
I have.
suspicious.
Yeah, I can have a bunch of sous
Yeah,
chefs here. Yeah.
Yeah,
The head
exactly.
chef wouldn't do any like grunt work, obviously.
No, it's an
Yeah.
executive
and like
position.
yeah,
right?
oversees and manages. Yeah.
Should I go get some fish?
Yes.
Where are you gonna get that from?
Well, I found some in a barrel yesterday. Somewhere. I need to remember where it is.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's not fresh.
Okay. Yeah, smelled okay?
Yeah.
You
Why
wanna
not
bring-
today?
maybe
But
bring
I'll,
an extra
I'll
one
give
my
this a
own?
good smell.
Yeah?
I promise.
Okay,
I'll
alright,
give it a good smell.
alright.
How's this?
Alright, so
Do
how,
this.
how are we
like
gonna
this.
handle this? You roll an investigation check to try and find some not rotten food.
What? You don't trust me?
You got your fish, which you can just go get, I guess.
Investigate
Your,
Alright.
your
Eating
fish
Alright.
catch. And Maria, we'll wait on the roll, and we'll see how we're gonna roll that based on.
Tradj's find ingredients you're gonna get.
So you rolled a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do your
He's
best.
probably tired of fish stew. Let's maybe do, a chicken noodle. You know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? You find the barrel. You find Kona's secret fish barrel. And
Why
you
do you
find
keep saying Conan?
Kona.
Conan. You
Conan
keep
the
saying
Barbarian.
Conan Barbarian.
Conan O'Brien.
You find
you know.
Kona's barrel, and there's a lot of veggies on top with a very specific aroma. But you give it a like, well, it smells fishy. It doesn't smell spoiled, so
Yeah.
why not? And you bring it back. And
You
give
want
it
to
to
help me?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's carry it.
her.
So I'll use the help action.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so you can
I'll
roll
give
with
it, yeah.
advantage.
And I'll like. That smells like it's gonna be good soup. Definitely.
If you say so.
I'm ascending.
Okay.
You're already in the air. I'm
Just
ascending.
like dexterity,
Uh,
survival.
Roll a
Cooking.
roll a cooking
Survival.
utensils check. So that's going to be
Utensils.
a dexterity based. Yeah, let's do dex based.
Okay. Okay.
I think that fits. Are you proficient with cooking utensils with cooking tools? I think that's only
I
Bryce
am.
that is.
No.
Going back to episode
I'm
1, do you
trying.
remember?
Yeah. I mean, I want to be right. Like I want.
Yeah, you're working towards
I'm
it.
working
I think
towards it.
a few more rounds like this of cooking, and maybe one day you will be.
And
I
I
think Michelin star.
Not this one, though.
And I'm just like hovering over, like mouth watering.
Yeah,
I
Bryce,
loved
you
the last
love
time
her
so
stuff,
much.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Definitely not the one.
Oh, you're
We're
so
gonna go with
close.
16.
A 16? Okay.
Aww.
That's awesome.
So close.
Yeah,
to the
so
wrong.
I mean, we'll say what happens is like you get these kind of fishy veggies, and it starts out rough, just like the smell of fish just fills the room at first, but like you find like some old wine on the side, and you kind of splash it in there, and you start mixing around. You find some spices that were kind of hidden in a drawer, like some old garlic that's still, it's not too wrinkly. You can chop up and throw in there and kind of liven it up a little bit, and then you kind of form like, I don't know how to make a soup, but you probably you try your best at a roux maybe, and it you kind of taste it partially roux, and it's like not bad.
I'm imagining like Saoirse and Bryce are kind of like behind me and like just out of my sight, like pushing stuff kind of slightly into the view.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that.
We like tip a little, like we tip the barrel of stuff, and like just the juice is like our stock.
A rat runs from out in
smart.
the corner and crawls up on your head and starts steering you. In
Yeah.
the
Just like, wow, I'm so good at this.
Yeah. Okay, and you make what seems like a pretty
That's
passable stew.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mentioned I would make enough to kind of like pass out to like the room and definitely to Bennett.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Bennett is like, sign me up.
Here you go. Yeah.
All right, I'll always
And
run for
I'll like sit down and like stare intently.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, yeah, sure. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
told
It's
you.
good.
I knew it would be. I
It's
told
good.
you. Amazing cook. She's
Yeah.
amazing.
Nope, no, it's good.
Good. Okay,
Let's
so
take
I'm
it to
excited
the
to see you
captain.
finish the rest of it.
I'll be right here.
All right.
Okay.
He'll make another clean plate. He's so good at the clean plate club.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
a bowl.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Same thing.
No, very different. Hold on.
Bowl is deep plate.
Yes. Well,
Round.
okay, all right. We're gonna get into a discussion if we keep going like
Well,
this.
let's. Okay.
I think we've got other things to do in this session, but I will. I will turn this game around.
An eating hat.
Oh, that's powerful.
Not bad. There's something there. Like in the real world, there might be something there.
It's a bowler hat, but made of metal.
You just like
And then it
take it off
falls.
your head and it's like a dog bowl.
Yeah. All right. So
Let's take us to the captain now.
Yeah, you ready?
With the plots.
you head out of the door and you hang a left, go back to kind of the stairways, and go up the stairs towards the captain's quarters. The door is currently shut.
Yeah. I'm like, hello.
Can I knock?
Can I knock? Soup has arrived.
Yeah, you hear a voice from behind the door. It's just like, sorry, we're busy.
Oh, you're busy.
I'm
would you
sorry.
like
I'm
the soup?
trying to heal the captain right now. He needs a lot of attention.
Do we
He's
recognize
very
the
good.
voice? Or should
It
I
sounds like so.
Right.
just
Storm.
want
I'm like, okay, I can always I'll bring the soup back
It's
later.
very ill. You can
Yeah.
just leave it out front. I'll come
But
grab it.
is it cold?
That's why if you leave it, I'll open the door and I'll grab it in just a minute.
Okay.
Just a single minute.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll kind of like, I'll just set it down.
Get on my watch.
Be like, yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the sunset. See you there.
to
Okay.
the place a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to like go find like a good vantage point to kind of like see if like whenever the door opens, if I can like peek in there.
You see that after like maybe 30 or 45 seconds, you see the door kind of creak open. Your face kind of peer out. Storm's face. And then the pot levitates up and just whing, flings off the side of the ship.
Oh!
Door closes.
What kind of like facial expressions were on it? Could I roll insight?
Yeah,
for
roll
that?
insight check, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that like the top of the ship we're at this
You're back on the deck now. So if you wanted to, you could actually put your minis around the door to the captain's quarter.
23.
23. Wow. Okay. Yeah, with a 23. So when you first saw Stone, his face was like very cheerful, upbeat. You know, he's older, so he had some, bags under his eyes. His jowls were starting to droop just a little bit, but like in a kind of friendly, grandfatherly looking way. And when he sticks his face out just briefly through the door, you catch a good glimpse at him, and like where his face seemed kind of full before and happy, it now seems a little more gaunt, and the skin seems to hang more loosely on his body, and his face is just neutral to scowl. He looks unhappy. He looks like a different person almost than what you did when you first saw him.
Okay. I'm gonna like relay this to the rest of the party and be like, I think maybe my earlier plan might be correct of kind of unionizing a little bit, because I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him at all. He was a different person.
Unionize the whole ship.
Yeah.
In a day.
Yeah, why not? Some good collective action.
No one seemed that
I've never
happy.
even heard of one.
Yeah, no one seemed happy.
Yeah,
Like we could
silly.
get like raises, like
What would you constitute as being familiar
Well,
in a spell?
like a find familiar spell, or are you thinking like
You point your finger
Or
towards a creature
message.
within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper.
I think it has to be an unobstructed view, right? different message?
You
Or
can
no?
cast this spell through solid objects.
Oh, never
if you
mind.
are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Yeah, I'd say like you've met Stone. He's introduced himself.
Oh, I'm trying to talk to the captain.
Oh, the captain.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I've
Hmm.
heard about him. I know he's sick. I know he's in there.
I'll allow it, and for a different reason than just that.
Okay.
Because
Is he the Home Depot 12-foot skeleton?
from what you've heard about him, big, intimidating, and you kind of put it together in your head like,
I fought this guy.
I've made direct eye contact. I've had a brief conversation
He
with this
breathed
guy
dry
about
ice
his...
at me.
Yeah, his fucking breath. Yeah. So I'll allow it. Sure.
Okay, cool. I'm going to whisper to him.
What's she gonna whisper?
I don't know.
I'm going to whisper.
Are you just like complaining right now?
It's a long conversation.
It's been a long minute.
Wow. I was supposed to be still quiet.
Storm is not a friend. And
That's
he
it.
can respond.
You hear back in your head, I know.
Okay.
That's all.
We're coming to help.
Is it you said again?
Yeah.
You're casting again? Yeah.
I mean, it's a cantrip. I can do it
Oh,
as much as I
true.
want.
Yeah, okay. So you just hear,
It's so OP.
yeah, you hear back in your head, like, be careful. And that's it.
All right, let's go.
What? Why?
What's
Why?
going on?
So
You pointed at a door for like 40 seconds. And now we're going.
Calling her shot.
Are you
just like,
okay?
that one.
let's go.
Are you okay though?
All right, so
I don't think she's okay.
I think a little.
Oh, yeah.
aren't we all a little?
Yeah,
though?
We are definitely all
We're all
little.
I'm perfect.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
According to chat, yes. Particularly your hair.
Oh. Wow. Hold on.
There we go.
There it is.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I like it better.
That's it. The captain is well aware of his predicament. He's told us to be careful.
So Storm is the spy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you all going to be battling a magician?
Yeah. Wouldn't be
That's so
fun.
exciting.
Maybe should we get like
Can I
help
join?
from others?
Can I
Yeah.
join?
Yes, please.
I'm not sure if anybody else is convinced that Storm is nefarious in any way.
Well, we can
Yeah.
still gang up on him.
I mean, yes, all of us.
Bennett was
Yeah.
convinced
So-
that Storm was pretty cool.
Where on the deck of the ship are you all right now?
Oh yeah, everyone.
Oh, like over. I'm imagining we're probably like maybe like by the cannon, by the like behind the mast.
Which one
Oh,
of these
this
rooms?
is what I
so
call that
this
one.
is the. I'm confused about the.
And what's the
You pointed
owl
in
doing
Because
there?
we've been
That's fine.
underneath. Okay, in
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Where
yeah,
the
so,
lying down Goliath is.
Okay, so like far enough away to where like
Why does he have
we weren't
chains?
spotted, but like I could also see Storm's face when he like briefly opened
Yeah,
the
yeah.
door.
You're far enough away that you could catch a glimpse, but not like you weren't immediately visible
Yeah.
to just a door crack.
And so
Okay.
we're like whispering back and forth, kind of our plan.
Okay.
Essentially.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Should we move all of our people?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
like,
move
right-
move to where you want to
like-
be, and then
Yeah, I guess if
We'll
we
be right
avoided him
You missed
looking
me.
out the door, then we should be behind the mast.
Yeah,
So that's the only
yeah.
hiding spot.
emotionally.
Yeah, well, maybe. Oh, you're gonna knock the damn ship over.
Say that!
That's how the mast fell.
Gosh
Oh.
darn golly ship over.
If the ship is flying because of the thing, what's the mast?
We never asked that.
Nothing about this ship makes sense.
Okay.
It's magic.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah, as you're talking about this, you hear coincidentally a resounding, vibrational, just kind of deep from well below you,
Oh,
and the ship lurches down like maybe a couple feet.
indigestion.
I knew this was horrible!
Was it because I threw that wrench? You get stuck in there, sir.
Who knows?
You didn't really finish that.
Are we
Well,
like?
kind of
Can we
feel
tell if we're like continuing to go down, or was it just
Make a
alert?
perception check.
Hey, yeah, that's.
19.
Hey, there it is.
We need to clear this
21.
dice tray.
We do.
This is
21?
entirely too
21.
many.
Yeah, obviously you felt the lurch, but you sit there and you kind of regain your balance, and using your satyr hooves, you kind of feel out the level on the deck, and you think it's tilted just slightly forward.
Are things
Yeah.
sliding?
It's not enough for things to start sliding. It doesn't
Okay.
feel like you're like careening downwards, but you dipped slightly.
Okay. We're falling.
Okay. Let's deal with one problem at a time. Ship is,
It's
probably
okay.
lightly descending. Maybe we should go and see what's up. We can always come back to Lieutenant Storm. But like,
It sounded pretty bad in there. It sounded.
gonna be really
what
bad
is
if
happening
this
is
thing-
imminent.
Well, how about you and I go check it out down
Oh,
there?
I
and
love
you
this.
two
Yes, let's
check
do
it out.
I think we should stick together.
Let's do it.
It's split up. What could go wrong, right?
No, that's okay. Yep.
All right, I'll forget it.
I'll go with Fred. You go with Nucky. Like yoink, Scoobs.
Alright, so what are we doing? What's the plan?
I really feel like. I mean, okay. So the ship's gonna crash, and everyone's gonna die because we've fought all of these skeletons before.
Oh my gosh, this is how they all die!
I mean, sorry, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
All
you saying
things
that
are
in front
going.
of Kona?
Yeah.
What gives?
Sorry, we're not
Skeleton
like
A.
actually recruits. We just kind of stumbled into everything here.
You're not recruits.
No.
What? How did I not realize this? Oh my!
I'm almost
Oh, jeez.
thinking it's like an illusion, perhaps, because like I still feel kind of my own. Like it's a fever dream, sort of like you can still feel your armor, you feel your shoes.
Is the angle getting any worse,
Yeah.
by the way, on this
Slightly, and you're starting to feel the
Okay,
planks under
let's
your
just
feet
go.
vibrating.
Let's pick.
and
Do we want to
cause
keep it from crashing, or do we want
a
to save?
low whine is starting to build up.
I
from the
think
flames.
I'm feeling rather fatalistic about all this, so let's just go help the captain, perhaps. That's what I vote.
You know what? You've turned me onto your side. I vote that.
Wait, we're gonna go rescue a sick man instead of fixing the ship that's falling.
What are we gonna do to fix the ship?
Go down to the engine and see if the wrench is stuck there or something. Like I said, we can split up. I think. This is pretty
If
good.
you want to split up,
I mean, I don't want to split up, but I mean, we're kind of falling right now.
I mean, the captain would know exactly what to do in this situation, so maybe we should help the captain.
Or ask what they can. You point at him again.
Captain, we're falling. What do we do?
You just hear now just a dull, just.
Okay, he's dead. Let's go.
How is he?
He's great. And thinks that we should go down and help in the engine room.
See, you keep me on my side. See,
Yes,
I
you
told you, he'd be
completely.
on my side.
I should have listened.
Did
to
he give
you.
you? Is he going to give me a medal?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so
With my
happy.
moves, have I started sliding on the wall with the angle of the
Yeah, you're starting to like kind of scooch a
I'm
little
still
bit forward.
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
You
like
okay there,
lash
man?
on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's-
like spider
Grab my
monkey
hand!
onto the leg. I'm clinging.
Oh,
I hate this place. I hate this place.
I'm just like,
Let's go down to the engine
Remind
room
us
then.
with strength.
Let's get down there. and
Alright,
see
so
if
you
we
hobble
can help
downstairs.
anyway. Yes.
All right then.
So you race down to the engine room. Order again for me. Nice, you go down.
You the cleric should probably be in the middle.
Okay.
I'm on the cleric's lead.
So simultaneous. Tradj, where are you at?
I guess I will go first again.
Okay.
I'll go behind Tradj.
Okay. Tradj, as you get down to the lower deck, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, not good. 11.
An 11. Okay. You don't see Enid. You see the dynamo though, and it is like where everything was spinning on a separate axis before. One of the inner rings looks like it's fractured slightly, and it's kind of spinning just limply, and it's making just this awful screeching sound. And you see that the cogs underneath it are kind of like jittering back and forth instead of running smoothly like they were before.
Where did the mechanic go?
I was about to say, do we see that?
Is he taking a
Are
nap
you
or
walking
something?
into the room proper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception check, perception check,
Okay, you don't want
perception
perception
check.
check.
Door open or something.
Thank you.
We all were.
Yeah, if you want to.
Me?
Got 5.
A 5,
Rolling
nice. If you want to roll one, you can.
Rolling so well.
Yeah, if you're not like actively like scanning, then
21.
you don't have to roll, but 21, nice.
9.
Now,
Okay, we'll go with.
now that we're low enough
Are
in
you
the
sure
ship,
you
I'll open my eyes and look around.
So, what you see is where the gears are kind of turning. You see just a wrench that's just hanging there loosely, and an arm that's reaching up and just trying to like grab it. But the arm is like, you see what looks like just black ichor dripping from the arm, and where the ichor is dripping from and where it's making contact with along the arm, the skin looks like it's blackened as well. And you can't tell from this distance, but it almost looks like it's started to like almost calcify. Looks almost like scales or something, but it's just kind of like trying to grasp at that, but can't. And you see that the body of the engineer that you met, they are down there, and they are still alive, but they are just like the same kind of condition that was affecting their hand. You see kind of all over their body, like just, and they turn to look at you, their eyes are turning this kind of yellow, and they just say, run.
What's happened?
What has happened indeed? You hear from behind you.
Oh.
Is someone behind us? Should we turn?
I hate this. Yeah.
Why is he turning into a dragon or something?
Why indeed? Kona, you're supposed to be upstairs guarding the treasure.
Oh!
You see Storm behind you.
Yeah.
Hello, Storm.
Why did you leave your post?
Well, these recruits. Well, they said that it was already open, and when we looked, the Emperor's stuff was stolen.
Of course it was.
It was
Kona.
stolen.
Of course it was.
It was stolen.
Of course it was.
Yes, it was.
I stole it, Kona.
Well, why did you do that?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Because why would I do that?
I don't know.
Because the Emperor has no idea what he's taking, and it's not fit for the Emperor.
What did he take?
He doesn't know what to do with a scroll like that. He doesn't understand its power.
A scroll?
He didn't spend time investigating these groups, these cults, searching for these notes. He has no idea what he's grasping at.
And you do? You know exactly?
I know exactly what I'm grasping at.
What?
How would you like to find out?
Oh.
And then he reaches out his hand, and you hear this. Does anybody here speak Draconic? Anybody else? So what the rest of you hear is just Kastapastif Hamris Tastin Va, and roll a wisdom saving throw for me. What you hear is, by the power of Emrys, I command you, kneel.
I got a 19
On the
19?
die.
on the die. What was it again?
Wisdom. You got good wisdom.
21.
21. So you feel this like piercing feeling right in your sternum, right in your chest, and you start to see like that dark ichor forming under your robe, but like it comes and then it stops. You feel something try to spread, but you feel like you're containing it and it's not moving anymore.
And
I think we're pretty good now.
Okay.
the moment that I hear that, I want to just start casting command.
Okay.
That's a Wisdom 13 saving throw.
Okay. So, alright. And what we're going to do after this, we're going to roll initiative. We're not going to play this on the map because I don't have the engine room on the map. I didn't know where we'd end up for this. But we'll do a turn-based thing and we'll figure out how this goes. Okay. Alright. So what was the save?
13.
13. That is a 15. What do you do?
I say grovel. Is the command. Grovel.
Okay.
But it does nothing. So I'm just like, I respond back in Draconic.
Okay. He smiles at you. Never. I couldn't think of a fun thing to say.
Eat my soup. I will not.
It was pretty cool. Like, what you said. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this isn't Draconic. Nobody else can understand.
Okay, yeah.
So.
What does they say?
It's funny. Did you really think that you know what you're grasping at?
And what more do you know?
You see my last name, right? Written right here on the tag.
He looks at you and he's,
You really want to be doing this?
why do you
guess
wear
you'll
that
just
name?
have to find out.
Why do you
Wait,
wear
who's
that
she?
name?
Wait, what?
I guess you'll have to find out.
Let's go.
Alright, let's roll this. And actually, for
Is
for
this
the
all
sake,
right?
we can do this on the deck if we want to.
Yeah,
We can
alright.
Okay.
play pretend here. This isn't going to take super long, I don't think. But...
We all run out to the deck and
I
have
hope
a
so.
proper fight.
How are we
How
doing
much
on
time do we have?
Just over 10 minutes.
Ooh,
Alright.
that's going to be... Okay, we may have to do this in a little bit more of an abbreviated fashion. So I'm going to do this.
2 hours later.
Anybody who wants to take an action real quick can take an action. And then Storm is going to
I think as soon as all the crazy talking started happening, I'm gonna like, because weren't there kind of like barrels and things to hide behind, kind of?
Down here, no.
Oh, down there, no.
This room is open.
Nothing to hide behind.
Roll a perception check. And then anyone else who wants to go decide an action.
Now this is pre-combat action.
This is combat. We're just going to do... you all can go do something, and then he's going to do something after. Just to keep things moving quickly.
Just to be funny.
Yeah.
Could I do an unarmed strike on him?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Just to be like, damn you.
Darn you.
Sorry.
I got a 17 on that perception.
Okay. You see there's a large piece of piping that was going to be installed that is just kind of leaning up against a wall.
Got a 2.
Okay.
So
Then I'll go ahead and try and hide.
Okay.
So I got a 2. Now is strength the bludgeoning thing? Is that strength or is that's not
Are you unarmed?
unarmed? Is it just
Unarmed strike, yeah. So you're going to
Okay,
roll
so
a
2.
d20. Did you roll a d20? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. What's more? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
A 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slapped you.
Well, we'll say this. You go to Slap Storm, and as you go, just this strange kind of iridescent glow and your hand glances off. And he looks at you and says, "You should have stayed by the window. You should have stayed by the door."
Was it a barrier?
Yeah. All right. So, who else has something they want to do?
I want to run towards that wrench.
Okay.
And grab it.
All right.
And also, I want to. I don't want to do this, but like, I feel like I probably have to. But it's my special rock. But I feel like I need to take out the floating stone and
Okay.
like somehow reintegrate it with this engine
Okay.
and like
Interesting.
make it like somehow repair the fracture enough to where it will
Okay.
support the weight of the ship again.
So just for reference, the center, it's in the center one.
Okay.
So there are two other ones spinning rapidly around it.
Oh, I can't get to it.
Yeah, it's going to be
Okay.
really difficult to do that without, losing a hand or something.
Okay. Well, I am going to get the wrench though.
Okay, cool.
Right. Did it seem like the wrench was literally in things and it was holding things up? Like, did taking it out help anything?
Make a perception check,
Okay.
and then while you do that,
Yeah, if I can, I want to run up to him and cast inflict wounds.
cool.
Yeah.
Roll the hit with that.
I need
12?
12.
Good dice.
It's hard to tell specifically if it's like holding something together,
Mm.
or if it is something that's causing a problem.
Well, I saw the engineer like grabbing for it, so I kind of figured that like removing it would be good. But
Okay.
anyway,
Do what you want to do.
yeah, I did that.
You gonna remove it?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
taken it out.
All right, we'll figure out what that does in a second.
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
16 is not quite gonna do it, unfortunately. Not with his barrier up. So you run up to inflict wounds, and your hand again just stops there, and you see that same kind of dark ichor that you had used to cast it before spread out in front of you, and it envelops this invisible shield, but it just kind of drips off. And he looks at you curiously and says,
I'm gonna. Yeah. Sorry.
"Oh, it just maybe it's not just a name after all.
I hate you.
You don't even know."
I don't need to know you. You're gonna die a painful death.
Maybe one day. Tradj, are you doing anything?
I don't think so. I think I'm just still kind of taking everything in at this point.
Okay. And then you're pulling the wrench, right?
Just laying back.
Okay.
Whoa, dude.
Wow!
You grasp
Nothing
the
seems to
wrench,
be working.
and as you yank it out, you realize that you do that kind of mental math. The hand that was reaching for it was scaly and dripping ichor. And now that you're closer, you can look down and see the rest of the unit's body, and they are like holding on with the non-scaly portion and desperately trying to move that hand away from the wrench. And then you walk up and you pull it.
Oh man!
And all of the gears that were holding together there just fly off.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I have my hand and you've messed it up.
I put the wrench back! I put it back! I'm sorry!
But
I
as
never wanted this.
those gears fly off, Storm has not broken eye contact with you since.
I haven't broken eye contact.
Yeah, and he says, "If that truly is your name, then even you don't understand the power that you can wield. More than an emperor could hope to dream of. More than an emperor even knows how to wield. And one day maybe you'll find out." And then he raises his hand, still looking at you, and and you see the dynamo just rip off of its stand, crash through the side of the wall, and then he does a little circle with his hand, and he disappears.
Okay, so what I did had literally no so, well, I feel less guilty now.
Yeah. And
Well,
you notice
I mean, you still messed up, but
Yeah,
you know.
he was gonna do that anyway.
the feeling in your chest that you felt in the ichor that tripped
Yeah,
there,
it's been feeling kind of funny.
it starts to alleviate once he's
good.
gone.
That's
But the
cool.
ship has now gone into free fall.
Ow.
It is. There is nothing keeping this thing afloat anymore.
I am like shaking. I'm like, we have to find him. We have to find him now.
We have the time.
We
I'm like holding
have
it
to
full.
find him. He's somewhere.
Where?
We have to find him.
But where?
Why? Okay, like let's find him then. But
the wood
That's
starts to creak and groan under your feet.
I think we should be
Let's
focusing on
get
this.
out of here. Yeah.
Shit.
Let's go. Let's get out of here and
Let's
go
wake up.
I'm already
Yeah.
running out of
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was really nice to meet you, but I think we're parting soon.
What?
I mean, we
What do you
weren't meant
mean?
to stay here, right?
Yeah, you're strangers, but you're not. So what?
He's totally skeleton.
I know, right?
What
You hear
skeleton?
under your
Restarts.
feet, yeah.
Restarts
As you're
running.
running, you hear the sound of like snapping under your feet as the ship plummets and clears the tops of the trees that it's crashing through, just crunching, 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 until the floorboards under you start to give way and explode outwards. And in a cacophony of explosions, cacophony of exploding wood and debris flying past your face, you shoot awake, and you are back on the floor of the underneath the deck of the now once again long dead ship, all together laying in a circle. And you swear out of the corner of your eye you see just a ethereal wisp just and fly off and fizzle out.
And yeah, he's just like,
Wait, I want to be, because like, can I tell that we're not in a free fall right now?
Yeah, and we'll
Okay.
get to that next week.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
that was
it.
a crazy dream, guys.
Thank you everybody for joining.
Yeah.
It was,
That was
all a
so cool.
dream.
The
Or
dream was
was
really
it?
the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, really, one friend, obviously.
No, thanks for
Was
joining.
Yeah. I wanted to be like, am I gonna die right before? But then you took over.
No, sorry,
I wanted to
yeah.
make it sad.
I know, we were on a crunch. I wanted to go there, but
Yeah.
we didn't have time for it, unfortunately.
We should find Skeleton Sea. Give Skeleton Sea a proper burial.
Oh.
Is he
I
still
thought it
like
was skeleton
reanimated
Cave. I thought it was
though?
Metal the Cave. My bad.
I
Is he
forget.
like
I've lost
skeleton
track of all the
skeleton?
skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh
we've
yeah,
killed.
big time skeleton.
a living skeleton?
Dang, I really wanted
Oh,
to see what
the
happened.
Skeleton Sea
Actually, Skeleton
turned
Sea
was one
and ran away.
Yeah,
So
ran
he's
away.
still
Skeleton
out
So
there.
actually, Skeleton Sea is still out there.
We're gonna find Skeleton Sea.
We'll be
Yeah.
like, Kona,
So,
do you remember?
favorite
Skeleton.
line
You those bastards.
was just as it was ending, whenever you like did your thing with
Yeah.
the captain and you wrecked it.
Mhm.
One of our viewers said, "The storm has passed."
Oh.
And I was just like, "Mwah."
Good.
Okay, all right. Well,
I just realized one of the first things you said was, hopefully you're the only storm we'll encounter on this ship. And he was!
Wow.
It just
Wow.
okay. Well, we got to say goodbye.
Oh, we're
so-
still on. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Just to say goodbye.
for joining.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.